Hi, this is Mr. Evans. In this video, I'm going to go over the things that you need to know about entrepreneurs. This is taken from the specification. You need to know what entrepreneurs are, you need to know their characteristics, and you need to know why people become an entrepreneur, what their objectives are. So let's get started. So enterprise, if you remember, is one of the four factors of production: capital, land, labour, and then enterprise we defined as the organising factor. So capital is the man-made goods, the machinery required to produce an output. Land are the natural resources that are put into the production process, and labour is the human resources. Now, if I'm a baker, I need to get some labour to knead the dough, put it in the oven, etc. I need the capital, I need the oven and the other equipment, and I need the land. I need the natural resources, the raw materials, the land that the baker is built on. I need all of that, and the enterprise skill is the management skill, basically bringing all of that together. Okay, so enterprise is really, really important. It's the organizing factor of production that coordinates all of those other things. And we can define an entrepreneur as a person who uses their enterprise skills to start a business. So we've got three examples of entrepreneurs here. Dr. Dre, who's started his own business and has made quite a lot of money by selling music-related products. There's Deborah Meaden, there's Alan Sugar. There's plenty of entrepreneurs. These are well-known ones. There's plenty of small-scale entrepreneurs, but they use their enterprise skills to start a business. So, what are the skills and attributes that these people need? Well, first of all, it's very, very hard work to start up your own business. So, an entrepreneur must be hardworking. It's very rare that you talk to an entrepreneur who says something along the lines of, "Oh, starting up my business was easy." Entrepreneurs need to be innovative, not only to come up with a new, unique product, but also, when you're starting your own business, you're going to come up against unexpected problems, and you need creative ways of thinking around those products. So being innovative is a crucial skill for an entrepreneur. Being organized is crucial. If you are starting your own business, you need to coordinate those other factors of production, the land, labor, and capital, and be able to ensure that you deliver a saleable product on time. And that requires excellent organizational skills. Starting your own business is very, very risky, especially if you're going to start employing other people and other people start relying on you to pay their wages. So you need to be willing to take a risk, particularly if you're going to set up as a sole trader or a partnership with unlimited liability. Okay, it can be very risky to start up your own business. Often it might be easier to work for somebody else, or just not take the risk of starting your own business, working those long hours, putting in lots of effort, potentially for no reward, potentially losing significant amounts of money as well. So entrepreneurs have to be willing to take a risk, and that takes courage. Finally, entrepreneurs need to be able to communicate very clearly in a variety of ways, and with a range of different stakeholders, their employees, if they're trying to get people to invest in the company, customers, obviously. So many skills and attributes very important in terms of being an entrepreneur. The only reason I've gone through this is because they are listed on the spec, apart from communication there, which I thought was just an important one to mention. Well, how could we use this in an exam? This is a potential question that could come up. It's actually one that came up in on the last specification. I'm recording this in 2018, where we don't have a huge amount of resources for the new specification. One of the questions was, it gave you some information about Monique, and it asked you to analyse a characteristic that Monique will need to make her business a success. Well, how could we pick up 4 marks here? Well, what we need to do is make sure that we show the examiner some knowledge. One characteristic Monique will need to make her business a success is creativity. It's another word for innovation. This is because she's likely to face many problems when setting up the business. So those green things indicate potential knowledge marks there. Level 1, AO1 knowledge. Entrepreneurs need to be creative. Why? Because they're likely to face many problems. That's just a level 1 point. The case study told us that Monique had limited finance to invest. So why is Monique going to need to be creative? Because she's going to face many problems when setting up the business, such as the limited finance she has to invest in the company. Monique will need to think of innovative ways to promote her new service, as she may not be able to afford traditional methods of advertising, which can be expensive. So she might need to think outside the box in order to promote her new business. So I've created there a nice chain of argument, which should probably get me 4 marks out of 4. So that's how I would explain characteristics in the context of a question. So what are the objectives of entrepreneurs? Well, there's lots of reasons that people want to start their own business. They want to be their own boss. They want to set their own working hours. They want to pursue a particular interest that they've got. Maybe they're super keen on fitness or nutrition and want to become a personal trainer or a nutritionist. They want to earn more money. They want to fill a gap in the market because they're dissatisfied with their current job. All of these are potential reasons for becoming an entrepreneur. Again, they're listed in the specification, which is why I've gone through them there. There's lots more reasons that people might want to become an entrepreneur, but hopefully that quick overview has given you some information, the key information that you need to answer questions on entrepreneurs.